and LeBron been fucking fined for flopping?
Both.
No, I'm saying because they do it.
Yeah, I know.
a lot.
Ethical players.
No, they can be that as well, but they still flop.
Man, NBA ain't taking LeBron money.
They not. So, but my thing is, it's a thing. Steph probably plays through it. He probably doesn't complain about it. Cool and all that, but you do all that movement, you're gonna get held. You're gonna get grabbed. Like that's. Like,
I was about to add. I'm just saying. Like, I got a question to ask
so,
you.
What's
the defense
you do all
for
that
a
move,
nigga that can
just
literally
keep doing it.
run around
Hold
the big
him.
man? How do I follow him?
I'm gonna grab you, hold you, bump you,
Big,
trip
I need you to hit him.
Oh, listen, he lucky it ain't our days.
He just running.
He lucky it ain't the old chucking day where we can really chuck you.
Damn, man, how are you supposed to guard that?
Can we?
Gil, please stop eating
please
popcorn
give
off the
Gil
floor.
some popcorn, please.
In a
We don't
cup?
have to eat it off the floor like.
No,
Like freedom.
nobody stepped there.
That's not sanitary, Gil.
But yeah, that's the only way you can guard him. He's great.
But look, how did we guard Reggie?
Yeah.
Dang.
How did we guard Allen Houston?
Yeah.
Dang.
How did we guard
Allen,
Richard Hamilton?
yeah, yes.
Hold.
We had to hold. We had to be physical.
You better.
And he had to figure out the way to get us off him
You better.
to get a clean look.
He better start flopping. Fall down, scream.
So
That's
now,
what they used to do.
now everybody saying, he's fouled. You got to
Ooh.
foul Steph to stop him.
Yes.
When y'all can set legal screens to get him open.
Yeah.
You can set illegal screens to get him open.
Absolutely.
We can't foul to stop him from getting.
See, Draymond and BD, I hear you. He's benefiting from this day and age, trust me, freedom of movement. The league benefits Steph Curry.
Because there's no defense to stop him from just running around.
Before they put freedom of movement in, good luck.
He thought twice about going
You
down
would
there.
have absolutely
That's the
coming off this
grinder.
pin down.
That's the grind. I'm not going down there with him.
Try to come off this double.
No. I'm going the other way.
You're going to have to go out the other
Every
side.
time. I'm going this way.
Yeah, least resistant.
Man. I'm
Taking the
not going-
path of least resistance.
He's going to hit me. Coach, I know he's going to hit me. No. As a matter of fact, draw it up, not Kenyan's side. Whoever guards Kenyan's guarding, you on this side because he's not going to hit me.
Because more than likely, I'm going to try to switch it out. And you run up, I'm definitely going to bump you. So could he shoot more free throws? Probably. But that's the only way you can guard him. You can't, you have to grab, you have
Make
to
him a
hold.
driver. You have to make him a driver. Crowd his face, make him a driver.
I think before the ball. I guess I read something about.
Do you work early, is what they say, right?
Yeah.
I read something about fouls. They said if they actually called every foul that is actually in an NBA game, they would never finish the game. All the players would be fouled out.
Yeah.
So they said they don't call at least 75 to 50-something% of the actual fouls just so there can be a game.
Because by rule, but if you're going by the rule book, technically what a foul is, you're never going to get the ball up the floor, technically, against certain teams. Because every touch, every push, is a foul. When a guy has an active dribble, I put my hands on you when you facing, it's a foul. Today in day and age, freedom of movement. I try to move, you stop, foul. I try to go post up, you bump, foul. I got the ball in the post, you reach it, foul. Everything is a foul. It's the only way to play the game. So those that complain about it, deal with it. Like it's a part of it. They're not going to, they can't, like Gil point, they can't call it all.
And this is why foul baiting shouldn't be frowned upon. If you know that the refs are going to the game not trying to call all the fouls, and they're only trying to call at least 25%. If you're a guy who's so aggressive, right, you have to make it seem like you're getting hit. Because you know normally the ref is not going to call it because he don't want to call it. So if Giannis can average fucking 40 free throws, because every time he drives, it's a foul.
Yeah.
Jokic, every time he drives, it's a foul. There's no one stopping him. He's getting hit every single time. You can see the motherfucker. He start off white, he finishes red. Right? You know what I mean? Like he really finishes red. You got the scars over here. So if we went by the rule and the technicality of the game, they're gonna foul out everyone. I watched Shaq. We fouled the motherfucker every time. He only took 10 free throws. We fouled him 60 free throws worth. But you know the foul. I was there with Dwight Howard. I seen this motherfucker getting punched, pushed, knee in his ass like you. No pause. You seen all that?
No pause on it?
Yes.
Or full pause?
Either way.
You said
Depends.
no.
Either way.
You said no pause?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kneecap. Yeah. I don't know. I'm drunk.
He's drunk.
And high.
That's fine.
No, how you gonna say no?
I was trying to say
Same
pause.
damn time.
I was trying to say pause, but I said no
drunk and high
pause.
at the
No
same
pause
damn
mean,
time.
yeah, it's gay. Yeah.
I was trying to say no pause.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it
no
moving.
Pause.
Knee and ass. I meant it.
I meant it. Yeah, I meant that shit. Yeah.
No pause.
With a grunt. What the fuck?
No pause.
What the
But I watched him get fouled like crazy, and the ref is like, I'm not calling all these fouls, man.
Listen.
So, so the guys who get hit a lot, they're not. Like, so Steph, let's be honest. If you're guarding him, you're fouling him off the ball. The ref is not going to call it, because if they did, man, there wouldn't be no basketball game.
It's the softest era that we've had in basketball.
The softest era?
When we play 21, right? You got to call your own fouls. You know that one dude that's in the gym calling every single fucking foul. We can't even fucking get up and down the court because he want to call ball, right? But everybody in the gym know, and we don't play like this. Whose man's is this? Whose man? Who brought him?
Who invited him?
Who brought him? He's fucking the game up. Because we don't play like this. We trying to get a run. It's called bump. We trying to bump. So we all know you call your foul because it's obvious. Obvious foul. Got him up. You got to foul me. Boom, check up. Ball up top. Everything else, man, we learn how to not call fouls. We know we got to play hard. Man, that ain't a foul. You got to foul me hard.
I was going to say Magic's the only exception.
Magic Johnson ass nigga.
You got to make
Playing up at UCLA, motherfucker.
Magic the only
He's the
exception.
only motherfucker never lose a game at UCLA.
Ball.
Hey,
Ball.
Always. Listen, every drop, foul.
It's where you
Turn
from.
on fire.
I seen him get ripped clean.
It's
Some
where
random
you
dude just ripped him clean. Nah, ball.
nobody, right?
Yeah,
Like, he ain't gonna let- oh,
He
no.
just boop, boop, got him. Everybody in the gym like, ooh.
Foul.
When you know you getting fouled, you know you getting fouled. But you ain't got to. We know it. You can complain when it's obvious. When it's like, God damn, ref, what's up? What we doing? I ain't asking for no fouls, but shit, give me the ones that I need. I'm gonna play through everything else.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If they're going into the game knowing that they're only going to really call 25% of the fouls, you have to make the foul seem like you're really getting hit.
But even
Like-
at 25, it should be lower than that because you're saying like, if we not calling 75, 80% of the calls just because we'll slow the game down and there's that many fouls, let's just call the obvious ones. Let's just call the obvious travels, the obvious fouls, the hard fouls. Everything else is play hard, bro.
Yeah, that's
all
why.
that bumping and like we used to do with the Ray Allen. When they had to bump Ray Allen, man.
But
he's running around.
But that's what I'm saying. So if I'm getting bumped, that's why I'm going to oversell it.
Yeah, he has to. He needs to.
I got to say, but I'm saying, so now you're talking about a Ray Allen, a Clay, a Steph, Trey Young,
But if you oversell
Brunson,
it,
those
get
small
it.
guys, I got
They
to.
perfected what Steph should be doing.
Yeah.
But if you oversell
Balling the fuck out.
if you're overselling it and it don't work, it's a busted play.
But gotta remember,
They gonna start-
let's say,
Start.
let's say,
But now you're acting.
no, what I'm saying, let's say you're guarding me a whole game, and I done faked it 20 motherfucking times, and they only called it 3 times. That's motherfucking 3 fouls on you.
Yeah.
That's important to the game.
Yeah, but-
because now you ain't guarding me
But
good.
look, it's how you got those 3 fouls. It's
I know.
almost like you and the ref are colluding on something I have no knowledge of. It's like, I have to guard it like this, and you're knowing you're gonna call it, and he knowing you're gonna call it. I don't know what you're gonna do because I'm trying to guard it the best way I can. You're manipulating what it looks like. It's not even a foul. You're making it look like a foul.
See,
But remember,
that
17
advantage goes to the offense.
No, but think about it.
It's an offensive advantage.
No,
I got
but technically
equalized.
17 possessions, they didn't call it.
Okay.
But I don't have to worry about 17 possessions because you only have 6 fouls.
But that's a lot of possessions.
Yes, that's a lot of possessions. I
I'm saying
fucked
that you
off.
can- yes,
but all I need is you to get 2 fouls in the first quarter, and I ain't got to see your ass until halftime.
But I'm saying
if for a smart
those
coach.
17 fuck-off possessions could have been real possessions
Yeah.
that you actually got buckets on based on not trying to fake to get the foul and just going to get your shit.
But it's more important. But okay, as an offensive player, right? Let's say I'm guarding. You guys are guarding me, right? If you guys are the best defenders on the team, I don't want you in the last 5 minutes.
Of course.
Because that means you motherfuckers is dictating the results, right? So the first 3 quarters, I'm trying to figure out how to manipulate the referees on you two motherfuckers that's fouling.
But you don't have
So
to
you guarding me, you over, I'm gonna be doing this, he comes off and he hard shows, I'm gonna pretend. Like, I need to get you guys in trouble.
It's not manipulation though, because you already
For me, it's manipulating.
You're already good enough to get in front of Kenyon in the pick and roll and to stop. He had to either run you over, get that. That's not a bait foul to me.
But I don't want regular offense at this point. I want fouls on him.
So your fouls are going to come within the offense. No. If you pick and roll, what you going to do in the pick and roll to get him in foul trouble?
I'm going to come off hard. He hopefully hard shows and I get hit.
All right, he switches.
Then I'm gonna try to sit here. As soon as he do one of these, I'm gonna sit there and do this shit all the time.
No, I'm saying he's switching off on you at the top of the key now. Pick and roll. Is it 1-4 flat? What is it?
Trying to get,
I'm trying to get foul.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
what kind of foul
like
are you going to get on him?
Like Lou Will.
About scoring.
What I'm saying is I'm not actually worried about scoring. Let's say we're on a fast break and I have a fast break and he's trailing me. I'm purposely, like if I know he got 2 fouls in the first, I'm purposely gonna slow down and get the hit.
Of course.
When I can just go up and dunk it, I want him to get a start. I don't want him in the fourth quarter.
What I'm asking you is, you got him at the top of the key, 1-on-1, he got 2 fouls. How are you gonna get this foul on him?
I want him to close the distance. So I'm just idling the first. So like I know he's gonna try to give me distance. I don't want to shoot a jump shot. So I don't want to back him up. So I'm not gonna load up.
But what does he know? What does he know?
Not the foul.
Not the foul.
So I'm gonna try to get close. I'm gonna just go in and then try to get as close as possible, right? So when I start driving and he do one of these, I can do one of those. So that's what I said. I'm purposely fuck the score. I want the third foul, just like Shaquille O'Neal. He's under the basket. I have this layup. No, I'm jumping right into him.
But see,
because
now,
remember back then, if you was in that the what's the name circle, and you didn't get out, any contact was a foul. So I went headhunting. If Shaq or anybody, Varejao didn't get outside, fuck this layup right here. I'm jumping this side.
There's no protection for the defense. You have all the advantage and all the protection. You going at me with the plan to bait a foul, I have no insurance.
None.
I can't even say, hey, ref, I got my hands straight up. No, he's trying to get you to foul because you have 2. That's the whole advantage of the bait. I get that. But that's what I'm saying is the problem. It's the problem when it ain't a foul. It ain't a foul. That's the problem when it's not a foul and you're trying to get me to foul you so hard that it now looks like a foul.
But I mean, but that's part of the game, right?
Can't be. It's never been like that.
Let's say
we're spending a whole possession on you trying to get me to foul you.
Like this
that's not.
Now tell me, like it's some bullshit, but it's just smart ass basketball. There's only a few people who IQ is running this what's the name? You're talking about a Chris Paul. You're talking about a J Kid. You're talking about. I'm pretty sure Luka will see this shit. Let's say you got 5 fouls and your ass was running down the court and you fail, right? You just fail, just motherfucker just fail. Them three motherfuckers is running over you.
Run, trip, and fall over you.
Yeah, them 3 motherfuckers is gonna run. Just crazy. They over here calling the play. They see you fail and you got 5 fouls and you the best defender or the best player. They gonna sit there and say fuck all that. They gonna run right to you, trip over you, 6 fouls.
Turnover.
Out.
Turnover, travel, whatever it is that you just try.
It's a foul.
In theory, for that moment, what we know, yes. But I'm saying, for what we've seen with baiting, that should not be a fucking foul. That should be whatever it is. If he keeps the ball and he falls.
I don't think you motherfucking running full speed and I'm running behind you stop in front of me. I don't think that should be a foul.
Yeah, see,
that's
they don't know what to call it.
That's the Shaq shit.
Yeah, you dribbling that motherfucker down the floor and I'm running, trying to motherfucker, you just stop.
And then get it
and I get him up, like, come on, man.
And in theory, it's a fucking charge.
That's that Austin Reeves nowadays.
Defensive, you have to be in defensive position. If you're on the fucking floor, that you ain't in no defensive position, so a smart guy would just run over you.
Yeah, legal guard.
And that's just like for shot blockers.
Legal guard, yeah.
Shot blockers love to block shots. We don't like to fucking see no motherfuckers take charges. So you're like, man, get your punk ass up and stop taking charges and meet me at the rim. What are we doing? We trying to dunk on, what's up? So it's the same with baiting fouls. It's like, bro, let me guard you. Bro, let me guard you, bro. I just want to guard you, bro. You ain't got to do all that. fuck, bro, let me guard you.
Or
if I can't guard you, then I'm going to give you the credit.
Like, there, if you flop, like you better hope I got one already.
Oh, yeah, that foul going to be a hard foul.
You better hope I got one or two already. You better hope you flop.
I'm getting on my nerves,
because if you flop and I ain't got down, or I only got one, oh, you guaranteed that next one. Now, and I'm going to look right at the ref. Now, that's a foul.
And go to the bench.
I'm going to raise my, no, it'll be in the right time, though. It's going to be at the right time. Hey, now that's a foul. Right there. Like
what's so funny is even when we played them, I already knew I'm going to shoot. I don't want to be the first person to try to make a layup.
Right, because they sending the message.
No, he goaltending in the first one. He's in there coming, that motherfucker. He gonna try to grab it, throw that motherfucker in the fourth fucking row. Everybody gonna be like, oh, now you done scared the whole team. Yep. Now everybody wanna shoot motherfucking jump shots, right? Shaquille O'Neal, you be the first one to drive. He gonna do the same shit. He gonna come. He ain't trying to block the shot. He gonna throw that motherfucking heavy ass hip. Boom, floor, bam. Everybody was like, ooh, shit, jump shot, Citry.
What?
Right, so it's all part of the game, and everybody's learning in real time. And if you don't know everybody's mannerisms, you can be scared off the motherfucking court. You go in, and throw one of these up, and the motherfucker, shit out of here. Niggas are gonna be like, you gonna be sitting there driving like, where the fuck is King at?
What you just say about the Shaq shit, right? The Shaq hip. That was the defense's protection. That was the only protection. When you went in there and Shaq hit you with that, it's like, do I want another one of those? Can I handle another one of those?
I'm gonna tell you from somebody that attacked the rim. No.
And that's why I'd be like, yo, when you talk about people's defense, guards' defense, y'all have to realize who's behind them sometimes. Like, like Derek, yeah, you had good defense. But I didn't drive 90% of the time because that motherfucker only had one foul or two fouls down there. Like, so I don't want that shit. I don't have the type of body that wants to feel what the floor feels like.
Consistently.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to prove a point. The point for Shaq sometime was, I don't want you guys to come in here. So I'm gonna hit you so hard that you shooting jump shots. That was his defense, right? So some people, same thing with you. There's some people that's sitting there trying to fuck shit up.
Send the message.
Yeah, you sending the message. I don't want that message. Like, I'm only gonna drop.
It's the mental side. He's sending a mental game.
Like if you look at how I played when I hit the 60 against Cole, right? Look who his back line was. Oh, I'm coming up 27 free throws. These motherfuckers ain't trying to foul nobody. They sitting there doing this and doing.
Yeah.
Shaq, pull-ups, jumpers. Like I'm not going down there with that big motherfucker, man. He's clotheslining. He's doing all that shit.
Even on your and one.
Yeah, it's hard.
If it's an and one, you gonna feel that motherfucker.
Like you let Shaq get into the fourth quarter with 3 fouls, man. Good motherfucking luck, man. Good luck. Nobody want to feel that shit, man. That's dead ass serious.
Trust me, man. Listen,
we don't got none of that in the league right now.
You turn that motherfucking hip into you, man. Listen,
at all. DeAndre Jordan probably.
You wide or you motherfucker trying to go. I'm taking off with 2.
Yep.
He motherfucking turn. Boom.
Like people think like you ain't dunk on Shaq. No, did you see what the fuck he does when you try to dunk on him? Bah,
What?
So we asked the chat, does Steph get an unfair whistle? 50-50 split.
Nah, he don't get listen, if
I like that.
Shit, we just talked him all the way down to 50, goddamn. Because that shit is a 7. That shit's 70-30.
No, serious. Like, to be honest, if Curry played to the whistle, this motherfucker has so many fouls. Because he's so little. He's so little, every time you touch him, he can flop it if he wants to.
He'll get them, like I said.
He'll get them AI calls.
If he did what Trae Young does, Trae Young knows how to, and he gonna fall out, right? You bump Trae Young coming off the floor, he gonna motherfucking he ain't gonna turn that bitch. He wants you to blow the whistle, and if you don't, he gonna keep going. But he's trying to get you to blow the whistle, right? It's so.
I'm big on making guys look like they're playing selfish though. Like guys like Trae, and if Steph hadn't built the legacy, he would be one of those guys that's taking them long ass 3-pointers that originally is a bad shot. Like we trying to run the offense and you just come out the pick and roll and you just 40-footer randomly and it don't go in. As a team, we're looking at you like, bro, what is you doing? right? So Trae Young, if we playing him a certain way in the pick and roll where he always got to make the pocket pass, he can't come off and manipulate all this fouling shit, and the only shot you got is that deep three or that floater. That's all your game regulated to if we guard you the right way. Steph Curry, I'm not going to say that's going to be his game because he does have layup package, he does have floaters and mid-ranges. But the game looks different when you start being penalized for taking bad shots. And it's like, yeah, you can shoot 42%, 41% from 40. Yeah. But when that shit don't go in and it leads to other fast break points, transition points on the other side, and you're not guarding and being an all-team defense on the other end, now we're at a discrepancy. That's always been my thing with Steph and Trae and Luka. Give me something on the other end, bro, so we can say you a solid fucking player.
Oh, that's real.
Like, for certain situations, I hear you. They are at a physical disadvantage at times.
Most times.
Yeah, Golden State Warriors?
Steph and Trae and certain guys, they are at a physical disadvantage at times. Not all the time, but
I could have been a singer. I see why he had that baby oil.
Hey, let's keep it moving before this conversation takes a turn that may get us canceled.
Like,
So moving along, one team in the West